EA and DICE seem to be having trouble counting. A couple days ago, EA launched a campaign blitz for the next Battlefield title, called Battlefield 1, and presumably the title refers to the game's setting, which was previously confirmed as World War I. The newly released trailer, as well as the 2-hour live stream celebrating the franchise, finalized the setting that had been accidentally leaked months ago through NeoGAF, the forum, and the new Battlefield 1 trailer packs a lot of machinery and violence into its 60-second runtime. We see some of the prototype tanks that dominated the wastelands of Europe in the latter half of the war. Aerial dogfights are featured prominently in the trailer, and there's even a Zeppelin featured for a leading role in its short cinematic. Strikingly, a rather violent depiction of one man killing another with a shovel recalls stories from the First World War, and one of the only parts of the trailer that looks like it could be gameplay shows one of the infamous gas attacks. Definitely some pretty serious stuff packed into this trailer. A couple segments appear to have come straight out of Lawrence of Arabia, showing a possibly Arabian or Ottoman soldier on horseback, and despite the dogfights, horseback riding, and what was possibly Ian Fleming running around in a mansion, the trenches are unavoidable. How the developers plan to bring trench warfare and going over the top in the game is yet undisclosed. As EA points out, however, in the trailer's description, World War I was the dawn of, quote, all-out war. The result of this all-out war was that the European front became dominated by trench warfare, men standing in trenches taking pot shots at one another until one side charges into machine gun fire. Hasn't traditionally been a popular way to make an FPS game, but there's plenty to this because EA and DICE, of course with Battlefield, have always had vehicles and big bombastic dogfights and ocean fights and all this stuff that can really hopefully bring World War I to life in a new way. How DICE chooses to overcome this in both single-player and 64-person multiplayer games will likely decide the fate of the upcoming Battlefield title. They've certainly had their share of misses lately, like with the Hardline series that I almost forgot the name of just now. Battlefield 1 has an official launch date of October 21st, so they're right on target for their earlier investor report where they did note that date. An early enlister deluxe edition is available for $80, somewhat laughable. I would certainly advise you not to buy into that. We always suggest waiting for reviews, but it moves the launch to the 18th. So if you want to spend the extra money, you could, I guess, get in there a couple days earlier if it's really that important to you. In addition to this, advertising on the live stream indicates that the game will be available, quote, first on Xbox and PC. And what this actually means is yet to be seen. I don't know if that means PlayStation's in the mix. I don't know if it means that Xbox or PC one might precede the other, but that is what they said in their live stream. So that's all I have for you for Battlefield 1. We're curious to hear what you think. Leave a comment below. Tell us what you think of the naming, what you think of the setting, where you think they'll go with it. And as always, Patreon link to the post roll video if you want to help us out directly. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.